and welcome to Exercise for Health. It is December 9th, 2020. We are going to do our cardio workout today using first our isometric bands. So we're going to start with our arms. We're going to get this in our hands, and we're going to start specifically, actually, we're going to lie down, and not lie down, we're going to sit. So I think, can you all see me? Please let me know if you cannot. You're going to take your band and you're going to put it around your 2 feet. And then you're going to grab the sides. And what we're going to be doing is a row. And we're going to row pulling the band towards your waist. So it's going to look like this. My back is straight and I'm going to pull back. So it's like my shoulder blades are trying to touch each other. So I pull, ooh, and my feet are just staying nice and close together. And I'm using my full arm, my pec, my shoulders, and my back. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. And when we release, we're going slow. So we're using the isometric methodology of using our own weight both ways, forward and back. So ready, set, we're going to do 10 or 12. Go and begin. Pull and release. And pull back and release. 3 and release. 4 and release. So it's like you're rowing. 5 and release. 6 and release slowly. 7 and release slowly. 8 and slowly release. 9, pull all the way as close to your waist as possible. And 10 and release. Let's do 2 more. 11, release. 12 and release. And you should feel your shoulder blades trying to come together. Okay, now we're going to use the band by standing in it. So you're going to just take one stand on it with both your feet so you have the whole band stretching. We're now going to do a hammer curl. So the hammer curl is with the palms facing each other. So you'll notice I'm just stepping in the band. It's going to be tight. And I'm going to lock my elbows in, and then I'm going to pull up to my chest and then release slowly. Okay? So you don't want your elbows moving. You want to keep them locked in, and your palms are facing each other the entire time. So you're going up and then releasing down slowly. So we'll do 10 of these. Ready, set, begin. And curl up and down slowly. Curl 2 and slow it down. And 3, pull it all the way up to your chest and down. And 4 and down. And 5 and down. Make sure your palms are facing each other. 6 and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9 and down. 10 and down and release. Ooh, you should feel that in your bicep, your shoulders. That's a good one. All right, and then the last one we've done before is going to be a tricep extension. So we're going to put this rubber band behind us. We're holding it so that there's some tension. So remember, whatever you're holding on the bottom of your back right here is going to stay in this position. And then I'm going to extend the arm above my head. And I'm going to try to keep my elbow as close to my head as possible, straightening my arm. Okay? So we'll do 10 on either side. Ready, set, begin. And 1, and release slowly. And 2, and release. And 3, and release. Make sure you get some tension here. 4, and release. 5, and release. You should feel your triceps. 6, and release. 7, and release. 8, and release. 9, and release. And 10, and release. Okay, now we're going to switch our arms. So now, I'm being a little spastic here. Okay, here we go. So you're going to take now the other arm, put it behind your back, grab it, and now you want that tension, right? So that when you do that tricep extension, you really feel it in your tricep. So here we are in position. Your elbows close to your head, and your arm is bent, and begin. Stretch up. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. Go slow. 5, and down. 6, and down. You want to make sure you have tension here. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. 10, and down. Excellent. Okay, release. Beautiful. So we're going to start it from the beginning, and that's going to be the rows. So it's like you're on that bicycle, but you're actually sitting down. Or I guess you're not on a bicycle. You would be on like a row machine, and you're going to just row. And we'll do 12 times again, all right? So get your hands in position so that they're holding the sides, and your back is straight, right? So you're always nice and tall, and you're going to put your shoulder blades together when you pull back. Ready, set, and pull back, and release. And pull 2, and release, and row 3, and release, and 4, and release. 5, and release. So your palms are facing each other. 6, and release. 7, release. 8, and release. 9, pull it all the way to your waist and release. 10, and release. 11, release. 12, and release. Excellent. Okay, that was the second of the first of the second set. So now we're going to do the hammer curl. So we're going to stand up. We're going to get our feet into the rubber band with a single band. We're going to grab that band so that our palms are facing each other, elbows locked in. You guys ready? Ready, set, and begin. And up, curl, all the way to your chest, and down. Keep the elbows locked in, and up 2, and down. And curl 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5, and down, and 6. You should be getting warm now. Down, 7, down, 8, and down, 9, and down, 10. We're going to go to 12, and down if we can. 11, and down, and 12, and down, and release. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to do the tricep extension. So you're going to put that band behind your back, get it locked behind. So you're ready with some tension here. Arm is behind you, elbow up in the air, close to your head. Ready, set, and extend. 1, and release. 2, and release. Let's see if we can do 12. 3, and release. 4, release. Keep that arm close to your head. 5, and release. 6, and release. 7, release. 8, release. Looking good. 9, release. 10, release. 11, release. And 12, release. Okay, switch sides. grab that band behind your back. And I notice that I have to have it rather tight in order for me to really feel like I'm getting a good workout with my triceps. Okay, so arm up, elbow up to the sky, and ready, set, and begin. 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, and release. 4, and release. 5, and release, looks good. 6, and release. 7, release. 8, and release. 9, and release. 10, and 2 more, release. 11, release. 12, and release. Woohoo! Nice job. Okay, we're on to the last of the sets here. So grab some water, and we're going to start again sitting down to do the row. Okay, so sitting on the ground, getting both of your feet with the rubber band around them, legs straight, back up tall, nice and straight and tall, palms facing each other, and ready, set, and row. 1, and release. Do 12. 2, and release. 3, and release. 4, go slow to release and use those isometrics. 5, and release, so you're using your muscles. 6, and release. 7, release. 8, and release. 9, release. 10, release. 11, pulling it all to your waist, all the way, release. And 12, and slowly release. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get up now. We're gonna do those hammer curls. So stepping into your band. Our palms are gonna be facing each other, elbows locked in. Okay, we're ready? Ready, set, and curl. 1, and down. So your palms are facing each other. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6. Now, when you go down, remember to use your muscles too. 7, and down. 8, and down. That's why we do it slowly. 9, and down slowly. 10, and slow it down. And 11, one more. And 12, up and down slowly. Beautiful. Okay, so we're now going to do the tricep extension. So get that band behind your back. So we're just kind of getting a nice, for me, this is a nice warm up. I hope it is for you. And we should be in position now, right? Holding your band behind your back. Ready, set, and tricep extension. 1, and down. Keep that elbow close to your head. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, you guys look great. Down. 5, down, nice and strong. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down. 10, and down. Notice my elbows right next to my head. 11, you should notice yours too. Down, and 12, and down. Okay, now we're gonna switch, and we're going to do the other arm. Again, remembering to get that tension. Elbow is now pointing up into the air. We have some good tension here, and ready, set, and begin. 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, and release. 4, and release. 5, and release. 6 and release. 7, release. 8, and release. 9, release. 10, and release. 11, one more, release. And 12, and release. Beautiful. Okay, we did it. Now you should feel your arms. That was a great workout. Okay, so we're going to do some core. So that will obviously be on the ground. I want to make sure, yes, you can see me. Okay, with the core today, we're going to start with a plank, but we're going to mix it up just a little bit. So typically, we might use our legs and our, toe tapping. This time, we're going to do jumping jacks. Now, if you don't want to do that, you do not have to. You can just hold the plank. You can just do a toe tap, one side, other side, or you can get in the plank position and we're going to jump. Okay, so it's just like a jumping jack, keeping my body nice and tight, but I'm jumping out, spreading my legs, and then I'm putting them back together. Okay, so we're going to do that 15 times. Now, you do as many or as little that feel comfortable to you. Okay, so get yourself in a plank position now, lift yourself up, and begin. 1, 2, 3, I'm just telling you my pace. 4, 5, you can do your pace. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, whew, and release. Okay, nice job. I bet you see that you could do that. You didn't even know you could. All right, nice. So now we're going to do on our back. I'm going to have to move myself over a little bit so I don't kick myself here. So we're going to be lying back, palms down. What I'm going to, oh, actually, excuse me. I'm sorry. We should be on our elbows. So you're going to be on your elbows. And I'm going to lift my legs up off the ground. And I'm going to take one leg, extend it out to the side. Other leg, extend to the side. And then lift them both up. Whew. This is not an easy one. Okay, so if you cannot do all of it, maybe you don't want to do those side legs, maybe just lift your legs up. You modify this, okay? We're going to try and see if we can do 8, because this is not, your feet are always off the ground. They never touch the ground, okay? So even when you're doing one leg out, the other leg you're holding off the ground, okay? So here we go. Lift your feet up off the ground and one leg out to the side, back, other leg out to the side, back, and then up and down. That was 1. Out to the side, other side, and up 2, and down, and 3, 3, and up, and 4, 4, and up, and 5 to the side, 5 to the side, and up. Now keep your legs straight if you can. 6, 6, and up, and 7, 7. Modify this as you need to, and up. 8, side, 8, side, and up, and release. Okay, that was not easy, right? That was a bit of a challenge. Well, that's good. We need a little challenge. Okay. This next one we're going to do is going to be where we do a crunch. Okay. So this one is going to be where our head is on the ground. We're going to have our arms above us. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to come up and crunch. I'm going to come out. Now notice now my shoulders are off the ground. And then I'm going to crunch. So I'm pulling my knees in at the crunch at the top. And I'm keeping my shoulders off the ground the entire time. Notice my feet are off the ground. Okay, so we're going to do this 8 times. Now again, if it's too much, just do a few. See if you can get the form more important than the number, okay? So on your mark, get set, and crunch, and then release. Shoulders are off the ground, and pull up. Knees are close to your chest, and out. And crunch 3, and down, and 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, I'm going to go to 8, and down. 7, and out. 8, and out, and release. Anybody feel that? I hope you did. Okay, now we're going to do the plank again with a jumping jack, right? Because you see, I'm now trying to get us a little more, you should be breathing now, you should be getting hot, because we're now building up to the cardio, right? So here we go. Plank, jumping jacks 5 times. So here we go, get in the plank position, and ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go at your pace, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, hold that core, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Okay, nice. Now we're going to do the side to side and lifting our legs on our elbows. And remember, we're doing 8. Okay, so we're going to lift our feet off the ground on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, lift up, and side, side, and up. And side 2, 2, and both up. Side 3, 3, both up. Side 4, 4, and up. Do as many as you can. 5, 5, up. 6, 6, up. 7, 7, up. Last one. 8, 8, up, and release. Whew. Hope you felt that. Okay, now we're going to do the last one where we're doing the crunch. Okay, so we're lying down. I'm not giving you a lot of time. Hands are above your head. And remember, we're going to crunch up all the way up to a sitting position. Ready? We'll do 8. Ready, set, and go. Up. Pull in and out. And in and out. Notice my shoulders are not touching the ground. 3 and out. Feet are above the ground. 4 and out. Don't touch. 5 and touch. 6 and touch. 7 and out. Why I'm saying touch, I don't know. 8 out, and let's do 9 and out and release. Oh my God. I don't know what I meant by touch, but hopefully you got the picture there. All right, so we're going to do the last set. Now I'm feeling this. Okay, here we go. We're doing the plank and the jumping jacks. And remember, you have to modify based on what feels right to you, okay? So let's get into our plank position on our elbows. Lift your butt up in the air. And ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and release. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to get on our elbows and we're going to do the side to side and lift our legs. All right, so here, hopefully you're breathing now. That's what we want. And we're going to begin with the side. Ready, set, lift your legs up, and side, side, and both up. And side, 2, 2, and both up. And 3, 3, and up. And 4, 4, and up. And 5, 5, and up. You should feel this. 6, 6, and up. See if you can do a couple more. 7, 7, up. One more. 8, 8, up, and release. Oh, congratulations. Well done. Now we're going to lie down, get our hands above our head, and we're going to do the crunch. We'll do 8 or 9. On your mark, or ready, I should say, set, and lift up. Here we go. 1, and down. Feet are always not touching. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, crunch, and out. 7, and out. 8, and out. One more. 9, and out, and rest. Whew. Beautiful. That was well done. Okay, so now we're going to start with our cardio. This is a little different. I decided to make this a little different. What you're going to need is a chair or bench or something to do an elevated hip thrust or a glute bridge, because we're going to be using our glutes. We're going to be, so you need like a chair like I have over here. So you're going to need that. Now, to modify it, you don't have to use a chair. You can just put your knees bent, lie on the ground, and do a hip thrust. Either way, you're going to feel this. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you an exercise. It's going to be the hip thrust. We're going to do that for 1 minute. I know. You're like, what? Yep. Then we're going to do, in between 30 seconds, we're going to be jumping rope. So this is where we are going to do our cardio. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do little squat pulses. So I just noticed that everything slowed down. I hope you all can see me. Okay, so the squat pulses are just going to be little pulses for 1 minute, right? And then we're going to do 30 seconds of jumping rope. Then we're going to go back to something we did once. I'm going to put this kettlebell here, and we're just going to be kicking and trying to lift our toe up to the top. So you could use a dumbbell, you could use a kettlebell, you could use anything, because the idea is that you want to go around this thing, right? And you're going to go around, and then we're going to go around the opposite way as many times as you can for 1 minute. And then we'll actually take a teeny tiny break, but not really, because the break in between is the jumping rope. Okay, so this is going to get our cardio up. And we're then going to go back to the glute. So we'll start with our glute bridge. So you all ready to try this? See how this works out? Now, remember, modify. If you don't want to do the jumping rope, guess what? You can just rest. All right, so that's up to you. Okay, so let's get ourselves in position with the hip thrust. Get your legs up and begin. Ready? and thrust up and down, up and up. Now keep going. We're just going to keep doing this for 1 minute. Okay? Here we go. Keep going. Up. Up. You're pushing your glutes and your hips way up into the sky. Right? And so you should be feeling your glutes working. You should feel your hamstrings also. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, we're almost at 15 seconds left. So let's see if we can do this whole thing. I know this is a lot, so you modify it for what works for you. Okay, remember in the interval, we're going to be jumping rope. Okay, now we're going to get up, and now we're going to start jumping. Okay, so here we go. And the next thing we're going to do will be the squats, little pulses. Okay, so keep going. Got 10 seconds left. Remember, it's up to you. Use your arms to make it harder because I'm using my arms and I'm jumping. Okay, you got 1 second. And now we're going to do the squats. So these are going to be shoulder width apart. And we're just going to do little pulses. So I'm not going down low. Okay. Now you can go low and lower the harder. Okay, so my arms are out. I'm holding them out to balance myself. Now I could go really low. And if I do, I'm going to really feel this, but I will do it. So it's up to you. You can do little pulses or you can do these deeper ones. Keep going if you can. And I like how all of you are just taking care of yourself, which is awesome. Okay, and here we go, jump rope, ready? So, now see if you can jump rope. And if you can't, then catch your breath. It's up to you. Remember, you're using your arms and you're jumping. So this could be your break right here for the 30 seconds. 5 seconds left. And now, I forget what we're going to do. Oh yeah, the kick. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to kick around my kettlebell. So I'm just going to, so now if I can do like that Mexican hat dance and keep kicking, you should be breathing, right? And you're going one circumference around and then you're going the opposite way. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. I am definitely breathing. Whew. So modify. Okay, get a drink. And now we're going to jump rope in just a moment. Okay, here we go. Because in a moment, I'm going to go back to the hip thrust. Okay? Again, some of you are going to be like, what? I can't do this. Well, try a little. Just try a little. Okay, here we go. Now we're going back to the hip thrust. So, get your feet up on the chair and begin. Thrust up and down and down. Now, your butt is not touching the ground. So it's not like you have to do this super fast. Really pay attention using your glute muscles, your hamstrings, and push up. Okay, keep going. We're doing good. We're on our second set now. Should be breathing. That's what we want. All right, get that cardio. Okay, now let's move up to the jumping. All right, so here we go. Again, you do it at your pace. Okay, here we go. I'm not doing this perfectly either, but that's all right. We just get stronger every time we do it. Okay, we're ready for the squats. Here we go. So squat, pulse, pulse. Now, I'm doing it with shoulder width apart. If you want, you can do it with a wide stance, sumo squat or not. Just these little pulses are hard enough. Right? Because we're just doing little tiny pulses. If you go low and go really low, that's going to make it super hard. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. Hopefully you're breathing. Here at 7,000 feet, I feel this. Wow. Okay, we got 4 seconds left. We're going to be jumping, jump roping. And here we go. Remember, you modify. So if you need to take a break, do it. Whew. We are strong. Let me tell you. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do that Mexican hat dance. So here we go. Go around that kettlebell or that dumbbell or anything that's on the floor and go the opposite way. And if I could go faster, I would, but I can only go so fast. So you go as fast or as slow as you can. And the idea is you're trying to touch the top, at least I am, of the kettlebell. Okay, now if I could be hopping along, I would make it a little more cardio, but I'm already pretty tired. So I'm modifying it for myself. So you have to do the same. Okay? Keep going. 5 seconds. Whew. Okay, now stop. Grab some water. You should be feeling that. And instead of doing cardio, I'm going to let us rest. And we're going to get on the mat now so that we can do the hip thrust, okay? So get yourself in position because it's going to begin in 3 seconds. And begin. Fist up and down. Butt is not touching the ground. And up. And up. And push it up. And up. 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 Really thrust up. I forget sometimes myself. So really pay attention. Getting as high up there and tightening those glutes. All right, this is the last one. This is our third set. You should be feeling this. I am. Keep going, or if you need to stop, stop. Okay, we're gonna get up now, and we're gonna do the jump rope. So come on up, and begin. And remember, after this, we're gonna squat. Full pulses. Almost there. I know I'm pushing all of you, so do what feels right. Okay, here we go. Squats. Remember, get that butt back. But you don't want to be leaning far over, so you're still kind of looking up at me and bending those knees. And you're breathing. That was 30 seconds. Okay? See if you can keep going. If not, rest and then join again. "15 seconds. Doing great. Keep going or rest. Whatever you need to do. Okay, we're gonna do the jump rope. Here we go. Ready? And begin. Come on. This is the last one. We can do this. Yes. Get up there and jump. Look out. See the beautiful sky. At least that's what I'm doing. It's quite stunning. Blue sky. Yay. Okay. Last thing. Kettlebell. Mexican hat dance, right? So here we go. So you can kind of skip around, or you can tap and walk slowly, whatever works. Now, I said to put the feet up to the top. So I have to get my feet up, and that means I have to slow down. So you do what you can do. Okay, because I want to lift the knees up a little bit. That makes it a little harder. And now we're going the opposite way. Got 20 seconds left. You should be breathing, or you're resting. And I'm going to do one last jump rope, and then we're done for the day. And you're going to feel good. And here we go. Jump rope. Rest if you need to. Get water or jump. Either way, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel good. We just did 3 sets. Breathing. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Woo! You all are cardio kings and queens. Congratulations.